Good morning, everyone.
Hi, I was not ready for that at all. Instead, I was. That was a complete lie. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good.
You made it back.
I made it back.
We're here.
Exactly.
They're here.
Another month has gone by. We've made another quilt. We did go to Paducah yesterday. That was a lot of fun. If you've never been to the Paducah Quilt Show,
It was a good time.
it's a good time.
I encourage you to go. Today is the live show and tell mystery quilt. We're doing Holland, the Netherlands,
Holland?
Dutch. It's the Dutch mystery. That's what it was.
Okay, good.
Don't call it Holland. That's what I read. They don't
Oh.
like very specifically. It's not Holland. It's the Netherlands
I see.
or the Dutch.
Okay.
Be specific.
Didn't-
I'm not from there. I don't know why or how that works, but that's just what I know.
Well, it's like, whenever we meet new people, we tell them we're from Illinois, then we're like, but like
Not
St. Louis,
Chicago.
like we are not anywhere near Chicago, so because immediately when you say Illinois, everyone thinks Chicago. If you're not in this area,
You're
so I've been to Chicago before. That doesn't, no, we're not there.
It's not the same.
So I'm sure similarly,
Yes.
you want to be specific.
Absolutely.
If you're from a certain region, you want to know that.
Absolutely. Something to that effect.
Oh, we got people on.
Good morning, everybody. I
So
really need
Kelly,
to set
good
up
morning.
here.
She's running the door.
Thanks, Kelly. Sometimes you need a doorkeeper, gatekeeper
Yeah.
type thing. It happens.
Good morning to Linda, who's here also.
Oh, hi, Linda.
And good morning, Pam, and Kathy, and Pam,
And Pam.
and Patty, and Pam. Oh, it's Pam again saying, April
May.
monthly mystery showcase.
Oh, the May reveal. Yes.
Mhm.
You guys will get to see the May quilt today. It's going to be awesome. Danielle pieced it this time. It's gorgeous. Well, hello, Connie. How you doing?
Nice. And Joanne, good morning, Joanne.
Yeah. So that's all the things.
My
All right.
spoon
That's
is
been fun to
rattling.
see you guys. I am. I feel really discombobulated this morning. I don't know what's going on here. It was
Well,
yesterday. You take a day
yeah.
off work, throws everything off.
and we drove for 6 hours or something.
Plenty of driving. Oh, and there's Eileen. Hi, Eileen. She's over on the YouTubes.
Good morning.
Speaking of, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel,
Do it.
I'm looking at all of you.
I
Make sure you do that to the little.
will tell you
subscribe
that frequently we hear, sometimes on Facebook it might be choppy. YouTube's smooth.
Yeah. YouTube
So-
does a much cleaner broadcast of it, I believe. Bonnie's wondering if
Bonnie,
you
I did get the strawberry shortcake. Thank you for telling us about it because it was amazing. So, by the way, it's huge, and I would have gladly shared, but Jason doesn't like strawberries, so I got to eat the whole thing. He went and found a cookie at the coffee.
There was a coffee stand. We had coffee. It
Coffee was
great.
good.
Cookies
The
were
cookies,
great.
I guess, were good. I don't know. I had
I
strawberries.
was going to share, but they were good, so I decided not to. Sorry. That happened.
Everything was good. Someone had told us about this barbecue place and said, you got to go down there. And she was giving me directions to get there. And I'm like, okay, I'm not leaving. But I was, being nice and listening. I'm like, yes. But I have a feeling we're going to be there. And if there's food there, I'm eating there. The place that she had told me about with the best barbecue had a stand
They did.
at the place. So I was like, oh, see,
That's
so I
good.
still got to do it.
It was
Yeah.
delicious, too.
It
by
was
the way.
very good.
Very good. So I do encourage you going, and if you haven't been to ever there, be there, do the thing, see the quilts. Oh, by the way, there was a quilt show that was happening.
Yes.
Good Lord.
Yes.
If
Amazing
you ever
quilts.
want to feel not talented sometimes, or like that you're an absolute novice and you've been doing this for 20 years, you just go to that show if you haven't somehow been there.
But
But
there was a panel quilted.
there was a panel quilted. It kind of threw me off a little
It was
bit.
quilted like very well, but I
Oh,
was
it was
like,
gorgeous,
that's just
but-
a panel, right? And when we looked at it again, I was like, yeah, that's a panel. And they quilted it and it was good. And, there
But
you go.
It was in the art wall hanging section, so
yeah,
it was
so-
nice. It was beautiful. Look, sometimes you just got to put yourself out there.
That's right.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Just put it out there, that's what happens,
So many people don't try to enter because, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough.
Well, and to that end, I mean, there was quilts up. I think it's at least 2 that I saw that weren't even pieced quilts. They were just
Mm-hmm.
Like
Whole cloth with
thread-painted,
thread,
like-
different thread colors. We could do this entire
Amazing.
show
Gorgeous.
on Paducah's Quilt Show, but we saw the miniatures.
minis, yes, they were.
Oh my gosh, miniature quilts, beautiful.
Wildly talented people.
So then
out
I
there.
bought a quilt kit to make a miniature.
Because why not?
I don't know. I think I could do it.
You can do it. I can't.
Go slow. Go slow.
Yeah, don't go fast. So, did anybody else jump on and say hello that I missed? Let's see. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Alvina. Pam's got some Dutch heritage and loves tulips.
Yes.
Which is fantastic. And Deborah's got a lovely day out there, 60 degrees and sunny out in the Tennessee.
Nice.
Nice. Love it.
It's nice here too.
It is nice.
Little bit chilly, but we'll take it. I mean, the sun's out.
Today.
Sun's out. So.
Fantastic. All right. So, good morning, Vicki. So today we're gonna show off some quilts.
Good morning, Brenda.
General announcements that we have 210 Club.
Nice.
Anybody participating in here? Anybody signed up for that 210? Anybody not know what that is?
Great. I'm glad you raised your hand. Let me tell you all about it.
Tell you about it.
So we are, here's how it went down. I wish that Kelly had the quilt done.
I do too.
Kelly.
That's all right. She's listening. She knows.
Kelly had said, I just love all these paintbrush solids. I wish I had a fat quarter of every one of them. And I was like, yeah. And she goes, we need to make bundles and have bundles of all 210. And I'm like, who is coming in to drop like $600, you know, like, and take this whole package home,
210 fat quarters.
And she's like, well, I would. Okay. I don't think I need to make 10 of them up though. You know, this might be a little,
insanity.
So, but then that sparks an idea. I tell you what, that's how it rolls with me.
Yeah.
I take that and then I go, okay, what if we did that though? What if we did like a subscription plan where each month you got so many fat quarters, and then after the whole thing's over, you have 210. But let's do it at like chunks that are nice and reasonable,
manageable.
So, but also could be big enough to make a quilt. So, tons of turning 20s out there. You guys have heard of turning 20s, right? Yes. So, 20 fat quarters will make a quilt. So we thought, well, we'll charge you for 20, but each month we're going to throw in an extra one. So you're going to get 21 fat quarters every month for 10 months.
Yes.
That was easy math then, because that made 210. Everything's working out. I'm excited. We're also going to throw in some bonus things. Number one bonus, biggest bonus is, in my opinion, that you get the color card of all 210 the very first month. A lot of these subscription plans that I had looked at, because I was looking then like, does anybody else do this? And some people do it for other solids, other things, and they give you the color card at the end. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I want them to have it at the beginning, because I want them to know I need more, or I need a gray that works with this. What's going to look good here? Let me pull out my color card. And then guess what? I'm going to go order it from Warm N Cozy, right? So also, we're giving, so that's bonus number one, free color card to everybody who joins. Immediately, next question is, can I just buy the color card? Well, we had to scramble to get enough color cards.
That's a polite way to put it.
And we didn't really have to scramble.
We didn't.
But Paintbrush Fabric Quilt had to scramble, because I said, I'm going to need 40 color cards, because I'm going to get 40 people to do this. And they said, we don't have 40 color cards in the entire place, right? So they're calling their sales rep. Do you guys have an extra one? Can I get anyway, they worked it out so I can get 40 color cards. And if I don't have 40 people sign up, then maybe I'll have color cards. Or hopefully I can go, okay, this is really going well. I'm really going to need you to give me about 20 more, because I could just sell them. Because then I thought, you know what? I would love for you to have a color card, because then you're going to order it whether you're in the club or not, right? I'm sorry. I'm taking too much time on this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep going anyway.
You see how I haven't stopped you yet?
Right. Okay. So then I decided, you know what else? I want anybody who's in this club to get a great benefit, and that is you will get pricing that nobody else can get. Mm-hmm. You will have all 10 months, you'll be able to order any paintbrush solid and get it for $7.49 a yard. It's $8.99 a yard. So there you go. So that's the deal. We have fat quarter bundles are $50 a month. Mm-hmm. Half yards are $95. Mm-hmm. And whole yards yes, we've had people who are like, I want 1 yard of every single paintbrush solid. And those are 180. Should be 200. So you're saving $20 a month. You're getting a yard of everything. Also, then I decided I needed to pick which ones were going to go in each box, not just wait for Paintbrush to send me these 20 and do them in that month. No. So these are specifically curated boxes. One box is called Danielle's Favorites.
It was insanity. If you've ever had to pick your favorite 21 colors out of 210, it's not
easy.
It's not easy.
So also,
so you get to the
by
last
the
ones and
way,
you're like, oh, it's all these.
We had talked about doing some things like throw in a pattern. Maybe not every month do you get a pattern, because I'm like, do I have enough patterns that are going to work with this? Maybe it's tips on what to use fat quarters for. Like, did you know you can get 56 2.5-inch squares out of one fat quarter? Maybe you didn't know. So, but yesterday we were at the Villa Rosa booth, and we found they have an app that shows you.
That was cool to find out.
It was pretty amazing. I have to talk about it another time, but because of that app, I can go which ones are fat quarter friendly, and I can get Villa Rosa patterns in that I can throw in your box. So it's going to be so much fun. It starts in July. If you want to sign up, just let us know, and we'll take care of you.
So that'll run through April of next year. And again, at the end of it, you'll have all 210 colors. Well, if you don't use them all at one time, which you might, and that's fine too. But
Kelly is making the exploding heart pattern. Have
she
you guys
is.
seen this pattern before?
I have.
She said, but I need all 210 to go in this quilt. I'm like, how's this going to look, right?
Yeah.
It is spectacular. But anyway, so everything, it has like 500 and something pieces. So all of them had to be used at least twice, some of them 3 times. But she has like half of the rows put together. She's got all the blocks, done. And she's showed me a picture. Half the rows are put together. It'll be in the shop soon.
So if you're not local, we do ship. Also, that discount code for those you live far, far away, there will be a specific code that you get. So if it's 3 in the morning and you're working on a project and I need more of this color, you can go use that code online.
You get your $7.49 a yard.
Have it shipped to you. Yeah. So you don't have to wait to come and shop to get it. So, any questions on that? No? Everybody good? Perfect. Raise your hand if you're good. Last but not least, in announcements, we do have the mini retreat coming up. I don't know how many spots we got left on that. Not many.
Oh, the mini retreat?
Yeah.
So we opened up our mini retreat to a second room.
Yeah, we're kind of sprawling out into the garage.
So we have this room that we're in generally will hold 8, 9-ish. That's full. So we've opened up the garage and we figured out tables and where we could get more tables from that were good tables to sew on, because nobody wants to get the dang white flimsy bouncy table, right?
That's not good.
So we have already filled some spots out there. So that is going to be May 20th, 21st, 22nd. It's a Saturday evening from 2 to 10. Sunday all day, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. You can do as little or as much. Please do not go, oh, well, I can't do that. Yeah, I know. I can't do it.
I can't be here from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. I don't want to be
We
here.
do things like my sister is a night owl, so she does the evening because I am not staying until 10 p.m.
6 o'clock latest.
I could get here at 6 a.m. That would be fine.
Yeah.
But I could not do, anyway. My bedtime is like 8 o'clock now or something.
Right.
I don't know. Anyway, but as much or as little as you want. We've done these retreats before where we have people waiting at 8 a.m. and they're here till 10 p.m. You know what? You get a lot done.
So much.
When you are here and your time is dedicated to sewing. On Sunday, you get lunch.
Yep.
You're on your own for dinner.
Yep.
Monday, 8 a.m. to 10 or 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we do get lunch that day.
Yes.
Also, that day, there's a sales rep coming in.
Oh, yeah, there's a sales rep that'll be here, too. That'll be a good
So
time.
he wants to show us fabric, and I'm going to have a house full of people who are going to be like, ooh, let me see.
You ever want to see how that process works?
Yeah, you want to see how the process
watch
works.
the pile of pictures pile up.
It's
and then watch
going to be a lot of fun.
One.
So I think on our website, we currently only have the full, if you want to do all 3 days. If you really want to do this, but you're not available on one of those, please give us a call because we can open up a spot and work it in.
Right. But again, those spots right now are limited. We are
Very, very limited.
pretty close to
$100 if you want to do the whole thing.
Yes, absolutely. And last but not least, today is a Fit Saturday, which is why I think a lot of you are here already. But the rest of you that are coming in, we're here all day. We're here till 4. So,
Right.
you know, make it work. All right. We ready? We done with all this? You ready to get into the fun of it all?
Yeah, I mean, we need to hurry.
We don't need to hurry. We
Okay.
got plenty of time. All right.
I talk too much.
So, this month
We're
was
gonna
the
talk
Dutch
about
Mystery.
Dutch.
Dutch Mystery, also known as the Netherlands. Dutchland, all that stuff. They're a neighbor to Belgium. We were there in March this year. This month, we're in the Netherlands.
I really was like, we were where?
We were in the Belgium.
I forgot.
We have a
that
map that
I
shows where
forgot
we're
that
at.
we left the
Sadie,
country.
could you show them the picture of where we're at? So you can see there, Netherlands. Oh, I don't know about you guys if you can see that or not. I'm sorry. You guys can see it. We're right next. It's just north or northwest side of Germany. A nice little country there. Fantastic. Their flag is this lovely red, white, and blue. I did not look up what those mean for the country. I apologize. It was kind of a long day yesterday. Again, they're synonymous with tulips, clogs, windmills, cheese. I didn't know about the cheese part of it. That was kind of new to me.
Well, that makes sense. A lot of European countries have cheese. Yeah. I went to France and there was this whole, like, you could go to this store that was all cheese. And there was so many weird, different kinds of cheese.
That's France.
That's
not all of Europe.
Still Europe?
That's a lot. There's a lot more happening in Europe.
Okay, maybe they don't all have cheese.
All they do is cheese. All cheese. Cheese everywhere.
Maybe.
So much cheese. Yeah, right? That's tough over there.
Right.
Lord. Anyway, did I say the capital was Amsterdam?
You did not.
I did not. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that.
Not.
I've heard of Amsterdam. I was like, is it its own country? No, it's apparently the capital of
the Netherlands.
So, tulips.
Are we also supposed to say the Netherlands, or is it just
it's Netherlands? But it's just easier to say the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Like the United States. You can say United States, but
yeah, that's what
I don't know. Tulips. Did you know they're not native? The Netherlands? Even though they're known for it.
What? They had to bring them in?
Yeah, apparently. I always find fun facts about stuff because the internet does cool things like that. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Read you all the information, all of it.
Okay.
There we go. It's right there. Got it pulled up, ready to go. Let's see. Where do they come from? Imported from. It looks like Turkey, but they spelled it with some weird umlauts and things like that. They brought them into the 16th century, and then they took over and ran with them. And because of that, they're one of the largest producer of tulip bulbs in the world. Like 80% of tulip bulbs come from the Netherlands. 80%
I did not know
of the
that.
world's bulb population comes from. Anyway, I didn't know that either. Again, this is why we do the fun fact, looking for information.
I mean, tulips are pretty.
They are. They're a fantastic flower. Let's see here.
And they come in lots of colors. I know that.
They do.
Lots and lots of different colors.
There was a shortage in the 17th century, and it was referred to as tulip mania.
Oh.
I didn't read any more information on that, and I would have to go find that one again. I found
yeah, well,
that
you should have had a
fact.
fun story that you could have made up about
tulip
tulip mania.
There was rioting in the streets. The flowers were flying.
Right.
It was horrible. Thousands of
They were
dollars.
stealing flowers from the neighbor and
Just atrocious. Terrible. I don't see. The thing is, you don't eat tulips, so I don't know how it's terrible.
Right. Nobody. You don't live.
Potato
off
famine
of
sounds
tulips,
horrifying.
right?
Tulip famine or potato shortage? I mean, tulip shortage. I'm not scared of that.
Yeah. Oh,
What's
the
Tulip Festival is next week. Oh,
in Iowa. Oh,
where's this at? I didn't know anything about.
Iowa.
I'm gonna have to figure out where Pella, Iowa is. I guess we're going to Pella, Iowa to see some tulips.
About 2.5 hours north of where my son lives.
wow! I
Apparently
did not
you go to Iowa
know.
for
You can
tulips.
go to Iowa and see a whole lot of tulips.
And he used to
What do we got here? It was the first lesson we learned in investing. Oh, okay, cool. Actually, that was a fun fact too that I read somewhere along the way, that they invented the first stock market, which is kind of cool and fun factory. Sorry, lots of button clicking over here. They have over 1,000 windmills in that country.
And that country is how big?
Not very big. I didn't actually put that information here. Let me get that for you. I have it here. Right here
Just
in
go to-
Netherlands Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Or you could go to the true size.
Dear God, please don't say that. I don't ever trust that.
It
I
is.
don't
It
trust
is
that.
legitimate website. You
Uh-huh.
can see what size. Like, is it the same
Do a
size?
Google,
as this?
Google search. Don't put the .com and hit enter. That's my disclaimer. One misplaced letter and you're on a watch list.
Who knows what
On
you're
a watch
seeing?
list. They are 16,000 square miles. Illinois is bigger than that.
Wow.
Actually, they're kind of
So, and they have
comparable size to Belgium.
how many windmills?
1,000, over 1,000, and some are still in use because they're
That's-
lower than sea level throughout a lot of the country. A lot of those windmills were used to pump water out to keep it dry, and that they're still using them for that. They also use them for grinding up grains and things of the sort. So they're still in function, which is kind of neat. Love that idea. Let's see here. What else do we got? Oh yeah, I did Tulip Mania. That's fantastic. Oh, the Dutch are the tallest nation, so they have most of their population are taller than most of the rest of the people in the world. So on average, they're taller.
Oh.
Interesting.
Fun fact found on the internet. Don't know if it's true because the internet.
Right.
So,
But it's probably true.
I mean, it sounds real. I'll believe it. This one I should have really read more about before I put it on here. The Dutch turned carrots orange.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I didn't read anything more. I
They
just
were
took single
purple.
lines of facts.
My sister says they were purple before.
They were purple before?
Yeah, there's
Get
purple
out.
carrots.
They started off purple and we've turned them orange?
I think they were bred like a certain strain is orange, and then we bred for that because that's more appetizing.
Because eating
Maybe they
something
taste better, I
purple
don't know.
is weird. Yeah. It's just like there's not a lot of blue food because that would be strange.
Oh, look, here we go. So, so orange is the national color of the Netherlands. So, of course, that makes sense. Let's make carrots orange. That makes sense. It's purely political. Dutch growers cultivated in tribute to William Orange, who led the struggle of Dutch independence. Wow. Wow. Okay. Thank you, the Dutch, for the orange carrots. I appreciate that. I don't think I'd be okay with
Makes
these
it
weird
easier
yellow
to
colored
eat.
ones. Does it?
Mhm.
Does it make it easier to eat?
Yeah.
Ah, that's interesting. I should have read
Nice.
more at that point in time. Good fun.
Okay.
All right. And then did I say the 6 million souvenir clogs every year?
6 million clogs they sell every year. Yeah.
That's
if
fantastic.
you've gone to the Netherlands, you've probably bought clogs. Has
I-
anyone in here been to the Netherlands and not bought clogs?
Oh, I didn't buy any.
Yeah, you didn't
You
buy
didn't?
any?
Oh,
Okay.
well,
You
that's
didn't
all
buy
right.
okay. So it
That's-
does happen.
Does
But
happen.
apparently most people, if you go, you buy clogs.
I'm not falling for that trap. You're not going to catch me clogging around. Pam says she didn't get her height from her Dutch heritage in 4'10". Yeah, you missed that, Gene.
Yeah.
You may want to wait right.
That
for
part
the
just slipped on by.
fine. And she has claws. It's fair. I love it. All
Okay.
right. So with that, that's all the fun information I have on them. So, do you want to start showing off some quilts?
Well, and so do we talk about this pattern at all? It was half square triangles. There was nothing on here that was really difficult.
I don't think they were difficult. Again, I think the whole theme this year with the mystery quilts is more about precision and placement and getting colors, everything right. So
And Carla made this one, and she made it out of the line called Opal Essence.
yeah,
And in that line, there was nothing yellow. We were trying to find something yellow so that this center would kind of pop a little better. But this is very pale green, and I think it works just fine.
I think it works out wonderfully.
Mhm.
It is
Yeah.
beautiful. We do love it. All right. Without much
All
further ado,
We're starting.
Are you ready
We're starting now, Lydia. Lydia has stood up and sat down and stood up and sat down many, many
it's like
times.
position. All right.
Okay, here's Rita's.
Ooh, look at that.
Nice art gallery fabric. Oh,
I love
very
that outside
fun.
border you got there.
That's a fun border.
Oh,
Use up your scraps and
very
piece
nice.
something together.
Love it.
Oh, so mostly art gallery. That's that opal essence in white for the center. That's really cool. And the art gallery you used is called Deco Stitch, if anybody needs to know that.
Also, if you aren't here, you can't see the print. I'm telling you right now, it's awesome.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the recurring theme though, but that's all right. Okay, well, thank you. Very
Thank
nicely
you.
done.
Awesome.
Very nicely done.
Did you learn anything new from this pattern?
Not to put you on the spot, Rita, but anything new? Nothing?
No, not really.
Okay.
It wasn't any, we're doing the 100 modern, so, or I am.
Right.
So I learned, the half, doing the half squares and stuff like. I did learn that I probably should have read the directions first. because
Reading
Oh,
directions.
Reading
Reading
Nice.
directions is
I
good.
wasted a half a square when I could have made it bigger
And made two.
and yes, and I'm doing a second one and I had already cut those also, so therefore I'm wasting them again.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, so a lot of times what we find is that pattern writers are writing for the masses, right? So they're trying to make this very simple language that everyone can understand. If you've been sewing for a while, you may have a technique that you like better for making half square triangles. I know that one of the very first quilts that we did for Stash Pot Pie, it was similar to, you guys can see this orange one here, similar to this, and the pattern said cut 400 2-inch squares or something, and you could easily sew together a strip and then cut them. But if you're like, okay, cut this, all right, cut 400, like, oh my gosh,
you
I
can
could
be
have
that
saved
dedicated to it.
myself some time. I think it's always good to read all the way through and go, wait, why, how are they doing this? So yeah, thank you, Rita.
Yes.
Very nice. All right, we got Janet's here. Oh,
Very
I
cool.
like that center block you got for those. Is that batik?
Batiks, yeah.
Is it all batik?
It's all batik from my stash.
Dang.
Nice.
Only two are alike.
I love it.
Very cool.
I was trying to figure out which two are alike, but don't tell me.
The two
I mean,
Is it the pinks?
no, I mean.
Is it the yellow?
there's two of each
Is it
color.
the oranges? Oh,
There's two of each color.
I was like, that's so many different fabrics. It's all of them. We're all right. Beautiful.
Very cool.
Anything
Love it.
fun you learned from that, Miss Janet?
I actually had the same problem, so I just recut it all.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I have the little squares at home to do for some.
Perfect.
Nice. Beautiful. Love it. All right. Yes. And you all get your patterns at the end of this. They're all sitting here nicely next to Sadie.
She's already, you're already.
She is.
So we love when people can use up their stash, because then that means that now Janet is almost ready to buy more
Ooh.
fabric, right?
Look at the color in that one. You had this
Oh,
posted
yeah.
online.
I did, but it doesn't do it justice.
No, it doesn't.
And I
think
love,
this is a
like,
recurring theme for
The
you.
reds. Oh, I'm sorry, Leah. Let me just poke you.
Just poke her. I think it's the background with all the color happening in the background.
Yeah.
I bought that on the shop hop, and everything else
Nice.
is from my stash. But I saw that and I went,
Yeah.
Frequently, you want that background fabric to all kind of match and be the same and be
Mhm.
something consistent in the pattern. Then sometimes that's the piece you go for and buy some yardage.
Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Miss Janet. All right.
And yes, we do have a Janet and a Janet.
Janet. There's the Janets. Here we got Miss Paula's. Oh, this is the one I was excited
This is
about.
the one that you got all
Yes.
close to the counter for me. Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
my gosh.
nice.
Wow.
So,
I love that
Tim
fabric.
Holtz Alchemy
That is.
fabric.
Look at the background print, though.
Oh my gosh, I love
You
that.
can't see it at home.
So,
umbrellas.
It's
Yeah.
umbrellas, and the raindrops are actually little spotted different colors. So
Like
they're
rainbow
almost like
raindrops?
rainbow raindrops, which complement the alchemy fabric, which is fantastic. And look at that outer border.
nice.
Oh.
I love it all.
Gorgeous.
The outer border is the only thing it's grunge.
It is,
Yeah.
but that's
But
okay. It matches it so well.
Yeah, it really does. Ties it all together.
Beautiful,
It
Paula.
was really fun to make. I'm thinking about another one because
Are
I
you?
just love color.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you pick up anything new from this one, or just kind of same old
Just
stuff?
that it was easier than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. Easier than you thought. Nice. Love that. Very nice. We got next, Miss Vicky. Oh, that's right. You quilted this one already.
Vicky's is already quilted.
Wow,
Love it.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
That's right. So tell me about this border, Vicky. You've got the half squares running through there.
Half squares all the way
That
around.
is from the half squares of the. On
The excess?
quilt, yes.
Right. So when you
Yes.
cut your half squares, you took the excess from that and
you
made
sew them
those.
first.
Right.
You sew diagonally for your block,
Mm-hmm.
go out half an inch,
Mm-hmm.
draw another line when you're drawing all your lines,
Yeah.
and then sew on that one, then just cut in between. You got it made.
Nice.
Very
I
nice.
do that a lot.
Very cool.
So that helps kind of like save on fabric, not necessarily as much waste, or.
And look at all the things you can do with those little half square triangles.
Oh my
I
gosh,
love
yeah.
that border.
I
It's
have
great.
little bitty.
I can't deal with little bitty ones, but I love it.
Show the
Very
back.
nice.
real
Show the
quick.
backing.
Show the back
I
real
love the
quick.
backing.
Real
Look
quick.
at that.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, very
awesome.
very fun and bright.
Very nice. Love it. All right. Let's see who we got next. It's Regina. Alrighty.
So I need to use all my little squares that you did.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not wasted. They're not wasted.
Yeah, I.
Mhm.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, how cool is that?
I love the flower print in the flower.
Yes.
The flower print inside of a flower, and yeah, and all these tulips. Look at how cute that is, and it's a little green dot
I like that yellow
from
flap in
the
there.
yeah.
Gingham,
The
yeah.
gingham is really cute too for the flower centers.
Nice. I like that. Anything from that was a learned lesson for you, Miss Regina, or any of that? No? Just fun?
But I see her border.
Yeah, we see,
Yeah.
we're all gonna copy Vicky's border,
Everybody's going to copy
which is
this
good.
border.
You know, I had a customer in this week who was asking about, is there a book on borders? She's like, I'm just tired of like plain boring borders. I want to add something else to it. Shoot,
Cool.
adding some fun little half squares all the way around. Awesome.
This one is also.
Yeah, this one's quilted too.
Nice.
Very cool. So you used the same 3 fabrics all the way through. That is awesome. I love that.
Worked so well.
Yeah.
Big print.
Yeah.
Arm workout. It's probably bigger because Linda tends to make them bigger, right?
She does.
Mhm.
She does, but it looks well. I do like that, though.
Oh, and you quilted it with tulips.
Yeah, there's all sorts of flower happening there. isn't there?
Yeah.
Can we see the back? Maybe just see there's something. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cute.
Very cool.
Wow. Love it. Love it. Very nice. All right. Love it.
My mom was doing better. She would get that for Mother's Day.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm so sorry about that. Oh, here we go with the rearranged pattern design.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to.
That's the way you want. That's what.
Oh.
Yeah.
That I like.
So yes, this is the same pattern.
It is.
She just turned them and she did put a sashing between. So that's the difference.
I like that a lot.
I love this green background.
I love that you used the same color in the center there. You did it.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like you're looking at the side profile of a tulip and not down into
Yeah,
it, which
right.
is kind of nice actually. Because let's be honest, how often are you looking down in the flower? No,
I
nobody.
did kind of regret it because I couldn't do the strip piecing. And
Oh,
Oh, right.
yeah. A little bit, but still, I like it. I like it a lot.
Really cool.
Again, that just goes to show it doesn't
And I
matter
can
what you
tell
do with
that
the
she has
layout.
starched her fabric.
Starch is good. As long as it's the size the pattern says, it doesn't matter how you lay it out. It's all about keeping it in the spirit of the size of all this stuff. So, very nice. Thank you, Lisa. We got here Miss Sandy. Oh, yay. I love your color choice. It's always so bright. You're upside down. Ooh, here we go. Oh, yeah.
Poor Lydia, she's seeing all of them from the backside.
She'll have to rewatch.
Yeah, shut up
Yeah.
and rewatch. Sorry, rewatch, Lou. That's
Oh,
how it
I
goes.
love it. Like she's got a row of pink, but they might be a solid and then
Tone on tone in the background.
Mhm.
I like that swirl.
Oh, that center is really cool. It matches this border very like graffiti rainbow splatter. I can see that from
Love
the
it.
back. Very nice. And that background fabric is a white on white swirl.
Yeah.
And yeah, this was definitely one that I love your borders on here because that helps make it a little bigger
Yeah.
and
Always nice.
bring it all together.
Oh, Kelly's out there saying hi. Hi, Kelly. We were just talking about.
We were talking about you a minute ago.
We think she was watching them. Sorry.
We were talking about how we need more books on borders.
More books on borders.
Mhm.
Got here. It's Anderson. Ooh.
Oh, she turned him also.
Let me actually get green.
Oh, I love this. Her border fabric and her. So she kept the 4 of them together, spun them around, but then put a sashing between.
It really looks like a star.
Yeah, it looks like a
Actually.
star.
I love it.
4 tulips making the star. That's really cute.
Is that from the sorbet line? Is that that line out there?
After I got the pattern, I walked out and I saw the sorbet. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so this is going to be my basic starting point.
Right.
Nice.
And then I went to my stash. But I also cheated because I did 2 HSTs instead of the long piece and cutting it off because I didn't want that little scrap.
Oh, did you? Well, I'll
I
be
do like the corners.
smart.
And then, yeah, so
Smart.
since you had extra ones, you put them in the cornerstones.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, love that.
Very
Looks
cool.
Great. Very nice. We did get more from the sorbet line in case you haven't seen. Is that out there already? We still haven't got that out there? It's all right. In case you need more pastel in your life.
Oh,
That's
well,
it?
you're going to show off the new one.
Careful now. All right. So that's all the ones in person. If you haven't completely finished it yet, you do have until midnight tonight to get it finished. Get a picture posted out on the Quilters Collective. If you don't, and you want to get next month's pattern, you can buy next month's pattern. It's only
She has a
$10.
question.
Look,
Yeah, but-
Carol, I appreciate your enthusiasm. I can give you till midnight tonight. It's plenty of time.
But yeah, I mean, you don't have anything else to do.
No.
Right?
You got nothing else to do.
Okay. So now do we want to see next month?
Do we?
Yes, there we go.
Really? All right. So next month, we are going a trip. Not far, still in the European type area. I was going to get something here. I forgot to pull it up earlier. I apologize. We are going to Iceland. Ooh, right? So recommended color choices you could go with. They recommend blues for the glaciers, greens and golds for the aurora borealis, or black, white, and orange because, puffins. Those things happen. I did think puffins lived in Iceland, but apparently somebody thinks they do, and so therefore they use that as color. Oh, this is the back of the one. You want to
This
see it?
back, it's so pretty.
Woo. Okay, show them, show them.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I did something fun in the border because I wanted to use up more of the fabric.
Mm-hmm.
This you could definitely do way more scrappy than I did. I just used 3 colors. You could make every one of these a different color.
Absolutely.
Here's the tip. Put it on a design wall. Check that everything is going in the correct direction before you sew it all
You're
together.
wondering why she would say that. Things happen sometimes.
Right. I brought it in. I was gonna throw it on the frame, and
Ready to go.
immediately 2 people were like, "That block is turned.
So
It's fixed."
that's also what the Quilters Collective's for. Before you quilt it, you can always put it out there. If somebody may see a spot that's wrong, and it's okay to have extra set of eyes.
So yes, the border is not in your pattern.
No, it is not.
And if you want to come up and look at it after we're done, you can. We'll hand out the pattern to everybody who turned in a finished quilt.
Yeah.
And it is really just half square triangles and 4-patch.
Nothing too wildly difficult.
Just do it over and over.
Over and over and over and over.
I think I did go, wait, how are they making me do this? Because I'm going to probably do it different.
Mhm.
Especially when it comes to a 4-patch, you could sew 2 together, cut them, flip, turn, sew, you know what I mean?
Yep.
If you don't know what I mean, come ask me.
Right. There you go. For those of you that are watching that have no idea what this is all about and how this actually works, it's real simple. You buy this month's pattern for $10. So this one is now available online on the website. You go out and buy it. When you check out online, you're going to get an email sent to you with the PDF that you can download and keep or print or whatever you want to do with it. You have it forever to do what you will with.
Mhm.
You have until the first or the last Saturday of next month. For those of you that are keeping track, that is going to be May 27th. You have until May 27th to get this month's quilt done. You do not have to have it quilted. You only need the flimsy top. You have to get it at least the size the pattern says it should finish. You can add borders, you can add blocks and make it bigger. There are people that like to operate in large king size all the time. I don't understand that, but more power to you. You can oversize the blocks if you need to make them bigger to do that. That's fine.
You still need to make as many blocks.
As many blocks and minimum size.
I really wanted to like offset it, but I thought I better do like
border?
instead because it showed.
Instead of radiating from the center, you wanted to
Right.
offset that radiate to come out the other way.
Let me get this anyway.
Well, that would have been fancy.
But because I was making it for the shop sample and I was following the pattern, I followed the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that this would be fun if somebody wants to do a variation and move it off center.
That could be fun.
Yeah. I see
Okay.
that.
It'd be easy enough to do. It'd be neat actually. Maybe you have to make that.
I got to make another one. Yeah.
Right, that's what the design was.
Get the
for,
design
absolutely.
wall out. Don't just try to guess. on
Don't
that.
guess at that one.
And then when it comes to this border, I said, I really just want to use some green blocks around in the border. And Jason got the sketchbook out and figured out what size would work and drew it out for me. Yeah. And got that done. I am going to 2-color bind this. I was going to do it, this got quilted on Thursday. So I was like, I should have it bound by Saturday. Except that I went to Paducah all day Friday, so it didn't get bound. Anyway, I'll show, it will be hung in the shop and it'll have 2-color binding where it's got that little like faux like flange.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm excited.
That'll be fun. It'll be nice.
Yes.
It'll be nice. Kelly did say that would be great Halloween scrappy quilt.
Oh,
Speaking of
yeah.
Halloween fabric, you haven't been in and seen
Kelly,
Halloween fabric yet. Some of
you haven't been in? Oh, and
yeah.
so we got some Alexander Henry fabric. If you don't know who Alexander Henry is, there's some really cool stuff out there. Also, the new Riley Blake Halloween line and the new Riley Blake fat quarter bundles, which I think are still in my room that need to go out.
Yeah, we also have cozy cuts of the new Riley Blake Halloween
We do, because I love cozy cuts. I'm really loving them now. And people have been taking to them we have sold more cozy cuts in this last month than we sold layer cakes in years.
Yeah, that's
okay. Hold on, let's back up. I don't buy a lot of layer cakes to have at the shop, so I really
true
can't.
Statement, but
even still,
it's also frustrating to buy them and they're not the right size. So it's nice having a product that you can make the right size and you can actually work with it.
Right.
So
the better pre-cut.
Absolutely, the better pre-cut. Jackie, yes, the Gasleys are fantastic. The
Yes,
fabrics
so
we got are not necessarily
Gasleys, but because I was a little concerned, but I have found that there are a lot of people who love the Gasleys.
Yeah.
Which are they're just.
And that rep is the one we're talking to you on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So
that
we'll
Monday,
see what
the
they got for
20th,
Alexander Henry, what kind of Gasleys they got coming, and
right.
Maybe that'll be a thing here for those of you excited about that.
Yes.
So, all right.
And for those that don't know, maybe you'll love them too.
You'll learn.
Right.
We all learn. I mean, right?
Right.
So, all right. What else do we got here? I don't think I have much else to add to this. It's a little bit shorter than our usual hour, but that's okay.
How did we wrap it up early? I thought I talked too long.
You did ramble for a while.
I don't
I don't know. Do we need to drag it out for another 15 minutes? Because we could.
Right.
But I don't think we need to. This is still Saturday.
I know.
And I'm not dragging this intentionally. I do want to point out for those loyalty members that are out there, there are only a couple more 5th Saturdays this month or this year. We have July, we have September, and we have December. So.
And the December one is the funnest one.
And the December one's the best because if you don't have a loyalty card, I'm not letting you in the store to shop on that Saturday.
Because we are
normally
closed
we're
that whole week.
But I only open for loyalty members. So if you have a card, this December is going to be worth it.
Right.
Now, if you buy one for 2024, when we start offering them around Christmas, I might let you in.
Oh, well, we're not worried
But
about
that's a few months
December
away.
right now.
We'll get there. We're not even out through the summer yet.
Right.
But just keep that in mind. We only got a couple more 5th Saturdays this year. So
yeah.
make it in. Beyond that, what else you got? anything of major?
Anybody have if anyone has questions about the 210 club, let me know.
Yep.
And yeah, we're excited that we're coming up with new ideas all the time. We went to Paducah. We found new things that we want to carry, we hope.
We'll
You
try
know,
them out. We'll let you know.
I'm always, I got to try it out first, because if I don't like it, then
not going to do
I'm
that.
not going to, sell it. Mostly because if I do like it, I'll sell it to everyone.
It makes it more enjoyable
Yeah.
at that point. So,
Yeah.
all right. Got nothing else?
Got
Ready to get
nothing
out of here?
else.
Sadie, you good? All right. We're going to get out of here. We'll see you all today at some point.
Bye.
Bye.